everybody. So today I'm still in pain. Yesterday I went to the massage therapist, felt so much better, but after that I had to go to a business proposal meeting for some investments in Africa for a farm, and then I had to go and record for Chicago Ideas Week with Hyatt. And then I went to go watch 90 Day Fiance finale with my friend GD because we love that show. And so my back was feeling fine after the massage, but when I woke up I was very stiff. So I woke up, had put like a bag of frozen vegetables on my back to just kind of alleviate it, and after that put some icy hot, and now I'm about to go to the bank, deposit a check, and then pay for my Groupon and just go up. All right, guys. So I went to the bank this morning, deposited my check, and booked a chiropractor for today off of Groupon. I'm getting three sessions and the TENS take-home unit. So we'll see what happens. Right now I have on just like really leisure stuff. Where am I? I'm at the Chicago Urban League, their Tech and Innovation Center, because I give strategy sessions. So I came here, I have one at 3 and I have one at 4, and then I'm going straight to where the chiropractor is afterwards. And then after that, hopefully I can make it to a birthday party. But I just want to vent for a second. Guys. So... and this is like something that I can get better at, but there are just certain things that I need as I'm building my team. And let me just tell you what happened. So I've been using an accountant for forever. Hold that thought, my client is coming in. Okay, just finished with one client, and I have about 10 minutes until the next one comes in. So this is a lesson. This is a lesson for me too. I need to, one, do better with answering my phone calls, and I have been doing a lot better. But I also need to do better with just really taking the personal out of business. And it's so hard, I think, especially as a woman, but it's so necessary, and this is why. So I've been using an accountant like, you know, my entire adult life, the same one. And he's a family friend, and he's great. He charges a little bit premium, but he does great work, so it's not really an issue. He's now in the process of selling the thing, or, you know, just pretty much handing it over. He's retiring. And so the assistant, who was a good assistant, has kind of stepped it up. She stepped it up in a place where basically she's taken over. And during this part of taking over, I was working with her. I, this year, filed an extension because I just wasn't mentally together when it was time, and it's fine. And this year, I don't owe anything, but I don't get anything back. So it's not really, there's no payments or pretty much any amount being accrued or anything like that. So, okay, cool. Now, y'all know I've been traveling. I've been like really much doing my thing. And so I wanted to pick things back up. I feel like in June is when I pick things back up. Like, okay, we gotta do these taxes things. We gotta do these taxes. Now, I first went with my friends. I just wanted to, that I've been utilizing. So I've already paid another accountant for a QuickBooks tutorial because I wanted to really get on QuickBooks. So for those who are asking, what do I use? I use QuickBooks. That is how I keep a track with my accounting and everything like that. So ultimately, I guess I really could do it myself because I do use QuickBooks, but I just feel more comfortable with an accountant. This is just my personal choice. That is what I do. So with that being said, it was time to file, and so he already had the information. He told me, you know, you don't get anything this year, but you don't owe anything. And I'm like, that don't sound right. Let me go back to what I know. So I went back, and because I guess it was late, or I don't know what happened, but I ended up getting an extension. Not a big deal, but by the time it was like time for us to really do work and switch things over, basically what happened was that the new person had taken over, right? There's an email that went out in May letting everybody know that he was retiring, new person taking over, which was the assistant that I worked with before. So we working together, and she pulls me in, and she says, I've been on your email blast. I love what you're doing. I love your consistency. You are really just blowing up. I want to work with you. Okay, fine. So she says, can we trade and barter? Now, trade and barter one time, cool. But trade and barter when I only need you one time a year because I already paid someone to do the QuickBooks, and I'm not sure if you have the value that I need. I wasn't sure. I was like, no, I need my money. And I do. This is I need my money page era, and I've been doing business for a minute, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything. If I needed something, or if I was truly missing out on stuff, then the old person would have told me and I would have gotten it together, right? You've been my accountant for so long, I really don't need anything at this moment. And that's fine. This is what I know. So I send him my money and we do a trade and barter thing. So we do the trade. I was like, so I don't want to do the trade and barter thing. I don't want to do that. I need my money at this point. And so we made a 12-month contract. $100 a month because I have a membership program. My membership program is $100 a month. Do you know? Guess how long she stood on that contract? 2 months. Now, mind you, this membership program is such a great bang for your buck because you get all of my online courses and you get a strategy session with me. My strategy sessions alone are $350 or $300. They're $300. My strategy sessions alone are $300. You've gotten two. And you cut off. She cuts it off. And I'm like, the purpose of the strategy of the membership is that I want to reach more people and I want to provide value for more people and I know that I can't work directly with everyone, right? So that's what it's for. But you are supposed to stay and actually get value from it and, work with the kid. You can leave at any time, but that's just how it's supposed to happen. Now, during this time, nothing has been done. None of the homework, none of the stuff. It's really a complete waste of my time. But I'm working with her because, she's taking over. And it's supposed to be mutually beneficial. Now, mind you, she said that it was going to be a cost that was beneficial to me, that made sense. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. During the taxes preparation, it came up that I owed money. Now, I know that's not true because I had my friend look at it and I already knew. He said, I don't owe nothing. Talking over my family, my father. What? That's crazy. Have them look at that again. She missed something major and now I don't owe anything. So with that, because I pointed that out, don't you think that if you were going to charge a premium that it should go down now because I helped you do your job and you basically did an error? Baby, I got that. I'm looking at it, right? Today, this all happened today. I'm looking at it. $325. Now, normally people to file, it's $125 or something like that. Because, premium, I would even do $225. But I wouldn't do $325 because you made a mistake. You can't charge premium price if you did not provide a premium service. That subject wasn't premium when you handed it to me and I had to go back and say, this is completely wrong. Fix it. You know what I mean? Like, it should be premium if you get it right the first time, and it's a smooth and seamless process. It was not a smooth and seamless process. Not only is it not smooth and seamless, but you stopped our contract. You know that when you stop the contract, everything changed, right? Let this be a lesson to everyone, myself included. I know we want to work for everyone, with everyone, right? Ideally, it makes sense. Let's work with everyone. Like, let's do this. However, if you're not really ready to work with everyone, hold that. Because the taste in my mouth is so bad, because not only did our initial contract stop, but you break our contract and then still think you're going to charge me a premium price for a service that was not premium. No, ma'am. Anyway, after month 2, canceled the recurring payment and thought that she was going to charge me at a premium price of $325 for the service. Now, mind you, I just got back from out of the country on October 4th. Really, October 5th. October 4th is when I left. She did call me October 3rd, but I wasn't back yet, and I didn't have a jailbroke phone, so I couldn't utilize my phone to make calls during that time. Only texts and FaceTime and things like that. So when I got back, I never heard from her. And today, which is the 17th, I wake up. Is it the 17th? No, it is the 15th. I wake up and I see that today is the last day to file taxes for the 2017. Did I hear that from her? No. Did she email me, let me know that? No. There was no communication, just a premium invoice for subpar work and not letting me know. How did I see this? I saw my friend, the one that had been helping me before, he posted it on his Facebook. So I called him and I was like, I need you to file I called her first. She didn't answer. Twice I called her. She didn't answer. I call him. He answers on Ring, which is why I'm saying I need to get better at answering the calls, because that was clutch, and him answering literally gave him the business, because she called maybe like 10 to 15 minutes later. And we talked. We caught up on Ghana. We were talking about the tax thing, and he was like, I got you. I'm filing. Boom. I'm like, okay, cool. Send me paperwork. I'll pay. Boom. Then she calls back. And it's already taken care of. Like, at the end of the day, I had to do what I had to do. Like, I know that you quote unquote filed it and you put in this work, but you didn't really put in work. You went back to the guy that's retiring and he fixed it. And why is my other friend that did everything completely fine, his prices is fine? I don't want to compare price to price. I'm just saying that for there to be an issue, it shouldn't be premium. I don't mind if people charging different rates if they do quality work. That's on you. I charge quality. I'm charging higher prices than some, and I'm cheaper than some. So the price isn't the issue. It's the fact that the price for the product does not match. The service was not good. And you canceled my check. Like, I'm not understanding. And it's been 2 months. We haven't picked this back up. Mind you, she was saying that we're gonna pick it back up, but I'm listening to the invoices that she sent me, and she was like, we're moving slow like tugboats. Who wants to work with someone like that? You need self-starters and motivators when you are running a business, especially when you're coaching someone that's running a business, because they will always be like this and have an example or an excuse on why they can't move forward. So I'm dreading the call because I don't want to tell her that I'm moving forward with someone else, but I have to do it. So I get in the car and I make her call, and I was like, hey, you know, I didn't hear that today was the last day to file taxes from you. Mind you, it is like 2:00 p.m. and I called her at like in the 1 o'clock hour. So the entire day went past, the entire morning went past without letting me know that today was the last day to e-file. But you're my accountant that charged a premium price. Where is the premium service? So I'm like, without me looking on Facebook, I wouldn't have known that. I'm not understanding what's going on. Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you email me? Basically, you know I'm out the country. Why didn't you email me? That is ultimately what should have happened. I sent out an email blast to my entire email list, letting them know I was going to be out the country from September this date to October 4th. Like, why didn't you email me? And I was like, well, I already talked to someone. I'm having him do it. I'm not going to call him and be like, oh, never mind. Like, no, he got my business. Ultimately, when you canceled our contract, that left a bad taste in my mouth. And plus, he's sending me businesses consistently, like as it should, and I send him business as well. But it's like he's sending me businesses. It just makes sense to work with him. Like if it was the old person, I would go back because it's premium. I've been working with him. I ain't been in trouble with the IRS yet. Boom. But if I'm starting basically brand new, I'm gonna go with my friend that has ultimately just done better in servicing me. He was right when I said I didn't owe anything, and I thought that he was wrong when he said I didn't owe anything, but I wasn't gonna get anything. So I thought he was wrong, so I wanted a second opinion. That's how it started. When I went to the second opinion and they ultimately said the same thing after going back and forth, it makes sense to just go with this person when ultimately I wasn't notified for things that I needed to be done. And I understand why, like it's a new business transition time and everything, but that doesn't make it okay. Just because I understand why, that doesn't make it okay for this to really be, could have been an issue. Like, just because you can understand where people are coming from doesn't mean that they get an excuse to like mess up and do whatever. And that is ultimately what I've learned. Like I could be going through a lot, and even if people understand that, that's on them if they want to stay, or they should probably leave, because at the end of the day, we have to do what's best for our business. If you want to be a business, like it's a shark world when you don't do things right. When you do things correctly and in order and are prompt and answering and stuff, it's easy. It's not bad. It's not even hard. But when you are dropping the ball, like that's a lot. And I don't know, like I know that I'm supposed to be doing this membership, but the fact that people try to take advantage of the membership to like just kind of get what they want, the cheaper thing, and then leave and come back, like I'm not doing any of that. And I even have my membership, if you leave, you can't come back for 3 weeks, because this is crazy. But I just wanted to vent and let y'all know, like ultimately this is why. And you know, it's kind of awkward, not really, because it's the person is like a family friend, the old owner, and I believe that this is like his niece or something that's doing this. But ultimately, like this is bad business. And even the stuff she was telling me, like she was saying that I couldn't put like my hair for my taxes and stuff, and ultimately like this is my style, this is my look, and when I speak and stuff I have to be put together, and so many other people said you can do it. So some of the information that she was telling me just was a little outdated as well, and you know, just is not true. So that is my story. I just wanted to vent with y'all because this is real. Like this is real life. This is what I'm dealing with, and I'm sure a lot of other people are dealing with it as far as businesses. And even if you're sweet, like it's cool, but I was like ultimately I was rolling with her because we were having a mutual like service thing. Once that paused, because I'm sure it would have came back, but it would have came back maybe in December, and I would have missed out on actual revenue that I agreed upon. Like I started it because we were starting in June, and in June she was going to do my taxes, I was going to do this, we were going to help each other, she was going to refer me to people, and she has not referred me to not one person. And she hasn't even done the work as herself. She's not even a good client herself. And so it's just ultimately not a good partnership for me. The other guy's just a better partnership. And so that's what I chose. And I mean, I should have took with my first mind. I've been using him before, but you know, life. So that's that. And now I'm going to go to the chiropractor. So wish me luck. I am a lot more flexible. I've been using Icy Hot. I put it on 2 applications and I feel 1,000 times better. But let's hope that this chiropractor is really what I need and what will take me to the next level as far as this pain relief. I really want to wake up and not be so stiff. I was so stiff this morning, which is, now that I know, I'm gonna like put in stuff. Put on Icy Hot before I go to sleep and just kind of still relax my muscles and my tension. I feel like I was having a back spasm. I had found like the vertebrae that I felt like was out of whack, but we'll see what he says. All right, bye guys.